Welcome back to Justice for All. Muigi. You okay? Clear? Clear? Come on, man. Wake up.
He's awake. I think he's just seething in rage.
The people at Namco are ran by fucking monkeys.
I know what you're talking about now.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, for those that don't know, I just looked on Gaff. Not really Gaff, but I looked up impressions for the PC port of Tales of Symphonia.
They are not good.
At all.
Why is it that ever since the GameCube version, Namco does not know how to port that game properly?
Namco, it's called playtesting. Have you ever done it before?
No, like, it plays fine, just throw it on there.
I think
I
what's
like
more,
that
I
line
think
from
what's
Maya.
more
Well, he did say, "I'll be back," or was that someone else?
I think what's more insulting about this port is that they actually have buttons for the Xbox for literally the Xbox controller. And
Mixed in with PS3s, too.
Yeah, mixed in with the PS3 controller, including the L2 and R2 buttons, something you don't have on a freaking PC.
Well, I'm sure they're mapped to some sort of thing like that. I think what they were showing off is, like, even if you were using an Xbox controller, it still shows, like, the PS3 controller's equivalent of the left trigger and right trigger, but still, that's really, really mixed.
I guess it's implying that they're expecting people to just use the PS3 controller as a PC controller,
Which is possible.
With hacks.
It is very possible. If you
With
still have
hacks.
a wired PS3 controller, you can just use it on any PC.
Also,
you
there's
want.
more type of.
Yeah, I see the one that, like, battle controls. What kind of shit?
And opening the menu can take up 30 seconds. 30
you-
full seconds.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like literally opening the normal menu and the save menu can take up to 30 seconds full.
And there's only 6 save slots.
6 save slots.
Comparing that to PS3 or the GameCube version, which pretty much had dozens.
Infinite.
And I mean dozen. Yeah,
Infinite.
PS3 pretty much infinite as long as you had space.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anyways, I'm
probably...
still going on about this.
This is serious.
What's happening in the game we're commentating?
Disregard plot, acquire rage.
Acquire rage indeed. Also, there's no Also, in this game, there's no language. There's no language at all. All the different languages, you just get gibberish. That's all you get. Like, you don't even get an actual language. You just get gibberish, including the copyright symbol.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen like the French version.
There's literally a menu option that says none.
Well,
God damn it.
yeah, that's bad. That's really bad.
The game's resolution locked to 720, no matter what resolution you choose.
And everything just looks pretty much stretched out.
Yeah.
And pixelated.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad. That is really bad.
So now I looked on Gaff, and pretty much the central consensus is, give it a couple months, modders will fix everything.
Pretty much. I think that's pretty much what Namco was going for. It's like, the community will do it for us.
We still gotta focus on localizing Berseria, so fuck it.
Hell, they still gotta make Berseria. I don't even think it's out yet in Japan.
No, it's not.
It comes out sometime this year.
Yeah, it's probably late this year, and then early next year for us.
I really hope that doesn't turn into Dawn of the New World 2.0.
We don't know anything about Berseria, so we can't really judge it.
I just really hope it doesn't. Because I'm really getting sick of them talking about Velvet 24/7.
Velvet is the
They said
Tails Lightning.
No, I think you're just worried that Velvet's going to be the new Lightning.
No, they go. Here's how they describe Velvet. Velvet is the new solo protagonist. Okay, and that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much all they've told us. It's like, but she's a girl. Ooh, it's mystical. Yay!
Yeah, she said good.
Like, hey, you remember when we said that Alicia was gonna have a main story thing? This is our makeup. We're making up for that. How? No, we're just making up for it.
hey, we're making up for it, despite the fact we tried to make up for it already.
Yeah, it's all like, oh, you guys didn't like that you didn't get to play as Alicia during the main story. Here's a main protagonist who's also a woman. There, close enough. Bye.
And let's ignore the fact that 2 games prior to that, well, 3 games, no, 2 games, in Xillia 1 and 2, one of the 2 main characters was also female.
Yeah, but I think what they were getting at this time is like, Velvet...
And the story was more focused on Mila than Jude anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
Here's the best comment in this entire Gaff thread. Yikes, not looking so hot. I mean cold. Actually, I mean hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I quenched my rage. We can go back to the video now.
Okay. Well, basically, since we already went through the entire Cyclock thing, basically it explains the injury. Basically found out that Acro's injury came from him fighting off Leon and trying to save Regina, and now we have to show him. Now we have to prove why he would want to save Regina from him in the first place.
Man, he's still kind of riling in that rage.
Yeah.
I know it's your favorite game, but just let it go, man.
That would imply I'd be singing that Frozen song, and I'm not doing that.
No, and no. Using those 3 words in the same sentence should not instantly remind you of that stupid song.
Yeah.
No,
well, it's not stupid. It's just overused at this point.
Yeah. When I think of Let It Go, I keep thinking of let's see. I always think of Rouge's line in Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
That line,
So
fuck
now
my
we
shit
know
up.
why Acro is in a wheelchair.
Okay, I think I'm good. I'm good. I know I spent 7 minutes on it, but I'm good.
That's okay. All you really did was... Which is perfectly fine, because those 7 minutes were spent on nothing but Cyclops, so...
If I could put my head inside of a lion's mouth like you do, I had to go to the movies to be on a date, because that won't backfire at all.
That's insane.
He'd do anything to get the Poontang.
Goddamn.
Especially Regina.
She's much younger than I am, but I don't care. By the way, this would turn
His theory was that because the lion had done it so many times, he figured he could get away with it.
By the way, this will turn to a plot point in Trials and Tribulations.
Does it?
No, the theme does.
Oh, I don't even recognize this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was saying the theme, not the actual scenario, just the theme of guys doing anything.
Yeah,
guys doing anything to protect the girl.
Yeah.
Or at least guys doing anything to woo the girl. That becomes a theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know which case you're talking about.
No, that's Trials and Tribulations in a nutshell.
Sadly, he's right. And that doesn't necessarily make it bad, it's just repetitive.
Regina and a bat. And I mean bat.
And bad.
So like, what do I do with the bat? Smack her with it. Okay.
Kill the bat.
That's what I punch him,
kill
right?
Regina with the bat.
It's like Regina with the bat. Like, that when I punch him, right?
So Regina's Harley Quinn now?
When she has a bad day, yes.
Oh god. That was a present from Regina to my brother. Huh.
My brain.
And did he look like he was smiling?
He's like, I hate that lion. Fuck that guy.
I don't want his 2 cents anymore.
When he bit down on Bat's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin.
He's all, okay.
Oh boy. Mo said the same thing.
You're so screwed.
I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind, fuck.
God damn it!
Yoink.
Stop doing that?
Hand over that scarf.
Why would you want?
The
Why would
scarf
you
is
want us to
evidence
give?
in this case.
Why would you want the scarf to begin with? That's our evidence, you know.
It's like, correction,
wants-
it's my evidence. And she yoinks it and runs off.
Because she is a bitch.
Essentially, Von Karma is like Debo. He's like, you mean my evidence?
We'll talk in my office, even though you clearly can't get down the stairs.
I'm pretty sure there's an elevator.
I was going to say he takes the elevator, or maybe just flies.
No,
off the-
for shits and
Look at you all
for
full
shits
of
and giggles,
confidence.
Von Karma just wheels him over to the stairs. He's like, "Up, see you in my office." Pushes him down.
what was like that one? What was like that one strip from the X-Men comic? Where Xavier just gets pushed down the stairs.
God damn it.
Honestly, I can imagine Von Karma doing that, just pushing Acro down a flight of stairs on his wheelchair. He's like, "Up, see you in my office." Push. She takes the elevator.
Oh yeah. Good morning, sweeties. I'm back again.
We don't care.
I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working up to it.
Whoa.
Have a glass of milk.
Glass of... Thanks. Oh god. Oh, fabulous. My sweetie pie. My sweetie pie princess. Please don't say that.
He starts drinking that. Oh, why are my bones so brittle? Looks on the carton. Milk.
This place looks so
Damn it.
boring.
So what kind of performance will you put on today? I mean, yes, you'll fly at the end?
No, he'll disappear.
Not
no
that
way.
kind of
I'm thinking
not
of
that kind of show.
I think I was thinking of an entirely different case with an entirely different. Well, actually, no.
I don't think
it's
she.
been-
I don't think she understands where we are,
She doesn't need to realize what's going on, or where she is.
or
Yep.
or who she is.
Yeah, I think Regina's kind of special, if you know what I mean.
Well,
She's
not
lit-
special,
she's
just
literally-
oblivious.
No, she's literally Bianca in the black and white anime.
God.
Logic knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
How do you have two badges and be that dipshit? Moving on.
I'm O.
So apparently
Mo.
all the circus performers are here and are like, hey, guess what, Max? We're now on your side, even though we trash talked
top,
you.
top of the morning, governor.
That ticket attacking today starts with energy. The early bird gets the worm, but then again, worms lack higher brain functions.
Da 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 da.
Bing. Here, Max brought you milk.
Here, Max, I brought you a present. Have some milk.
It's moo moo milk. It's moo moo milk, straight from Lon Lon Ranch.
No, wait, it's rat milk. It's like,
No.
I was promised. Wait, what was it?
you promised hog or higher?
Yeah.
That's it. Oh,
Wait,
wait.
you
Oh,
think he
wait.
did
I'm
it?
sorry. It's breast milk.
That's even better.
He's used to putting his life on the line. He's got guts to spare.
And then Mo just goes like, "It's my breast milk." Oh God, no.
No, no,
Ew.
no, it's okay. He's got guts to spare. Not as much as guts.
Rog!
On guts. That's all he says.
He doesn't have to say anything else.
Yeah.
So we only, well, isn't that every case ever? Is like, oh, then again, Phoenix does like to bullshit through some stuff. He's like, eh.
Anyways, I wanted to make sure that Regina doesn't see the case. Then she'll finally... Oh, wait, no. She's like, he wants her to see the case, and then she'll finally snap back into reality and realize, oh,
He's dead.
that's why I brought her in court today.
Yeah, Mo, about that.
What's that supposed to mean? Need to know that when people die, they don't just become stars. I may be an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars.
Yeah, Mo, about that. In Investigations 2, Regina comes back and she's just as airheaded as ever. Like, literally nothing changed.
Also,
So why are we doing this case in the first place? You are fucking, he's guilty.
prosecution is ready. Oh boy.
It's kind of ironic because usually the defense says they're ready first.
She's like, look, let's just get this over with.
Oh, God. The prosecution would like to revise its previous theory of
The
evidence.
prosecution would like to go faster.
All of a sudden, she has a Sonic hat on. She puts a Sonic hat on. It's like, we're gonna go fast now.
Or shall I say, new eyewitness. One that saw Maximilian Galactica fly off from the scene of the crime. Also, I am bullshitting my way through this yet again. Don't question it.
You know, I'm half convinced that Francis goes in completely believing every single thing she hears.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't even try to second guess anything. Just goes with it.
Like, as long as it's against her opponent, she doesn't care if it's fact or not.
Yep.
It could be like a script from fanfiction.net. And she still believe it.
My detective stayed up all night making a mock-up of the crime. Poor gumshoe.
Yeah.
In reality, he was just finishing his fanfiction.
God damn it.
He's like, oh, I finished that mock-up in like 5 minutes. I spent the next 8 hours after that working on my... it's like my Edgeworth fan fiction.
No, it's it. It's like, what's your fan fiction called? Yeah, The Awesome Adventures of Gumshoe.
And his sidekick Edgeworth.
Yeah. No, he doesn't call him Edgeworth. He just calls him Edgy.
Edgy.
I thought that's what Larry called him.
He's like, it's inspired by this other fan fiction I read online. It's like The Misadventures of Edgy Poo. I wonder who wrote it.
And I
don't think Old Bag knows how to use a computer.
It was also somewhat inspired by this other fan fiction called the Adventures of oh god.
Maurice?
No, I was thinking of something else. Sorry.
Like Maurice Donim.
Whatever happened to that guy who sold the tacos?
Paco?
Oh yeah. I can't remember. It's like King
King K.
King Paco.
King Paco.
King K?
King Paco.
King Paco?
No, he's just Paco now. No. What if they now call him Senor Paco?
Senor Paco.
He says a samurai tacos.
He is officially the new mascot of our entire Ace Attorney LPs.
I don't know. I don't think we've really brought him up up until now in this one.
He wasn't relevant then. I still have the image of when I first made Paco.
I still remember you had like an entire intro of Grace's F was just Paco doing an advertisement for Samurai Tacos.
Actually, it was the 1,000-Year Door.
It was one of your LPs.
1,000-Year Door.
It was the one that King Paco showed up in the first place.
That's right.
I later used that in a future Phoenix Wright part.
Yeah.
You have a problem with this witness's testimony. In the words of Miss Von Karma, may I quote yesterday's proceedings?
There's no way
that actually happened.
Okay.
Okay, I believe everything I'm told.
He basically does.
You could say the sky is purple.
Okay.
You could say the sky is purple and he'll believe it.
Okay, it was after 10 p.m. when I was resting in my bed.
What time did you get up?
Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window.
You sure you didn't fall off the bed?
A few moments later, I saw someone
and a few
flying.
moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window.
Sure it wasn't a bird?
Like maybe one of those
It
birds
was
that are
Max
on your head right
Galactica.
now?
I only saw him from behind, but that's who it looked like.
It could have been a poster.
Yeah.
What was one of those cardboard cutouts of Max?
God damn it. Well, there are a lot of those.
You were with the lights on, you can still see the person coming out the window.
The safety lights lit things up enough for me to
Not
see.
gonna lie, it looks more like a doorway than a window.
Yeah, but honestly, there was only enough light for me to see the silhouette outside the window.
Not to mention-
It was the person's back, so I couldn't see the white
Acro,
roses
it's time
on the front.
Acro, it's time to pay your bills.
I think Paco would rather deal with Count Bleck in the window there.
I clearly saw the silk hat and well-rounded and blah 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 blah.
Black.
I'm convinced that the person I saw was Max Galactica.
Black.
That's
Shut up, I can't read that fast.
pretty much, that's the way I see that silhouette in the window. I'm like, Count Bleck, is that you?
Man, I haven't played Super Paper Mario in forever.
I only remember.
I really should. That game was fun.
I just remember how you can get an alternate game over by just saying no 3 times, like five times.
Yeah.
Yeah, before the game even starts, you could just say no. It's like, will you rise to this? Like, will you save the world? No. 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 Well, we're fucked. Game over.
There's even another time where you become where he takes over Mario instead of Luigi.
God damn it.
So he said he saw the roses, or did he not see the roses?
Those rock hard abs.
No, he said he could only see him from behind, but he saw all of his symbols.
Which is weird. So if he saw him from behind, how could he have seen the roses? Especially if
He also said he only saw his silhouette, but he was pretty sure it was Max.
His silk hat.
So again, you claim to have seen the exact same thing Mo saw that night. Do you stand by that?
The fuck do you mean?
Whoa,
silk hat.
calm down, Mr. Indian Man.
I'm not even Indian.
I don't. That's what you look like.
Well, you should have tried looking down out your window that night.
I
That would be
can't.
quite difficult.
I can't do that because my eyes are closed.
And my legs are broken.
He's trying.
That's
No,
a
it's like
shame,
he's
because
mimicking.
you
He's
would've
trying to
noticed.
mimic. He's trying to mimic Brock.
Yeah.
That's the ringmaster's hat, right? No.
Dude, no.
No. Afraid not. No matter how you look at it, this is Max's silk
It
hat.
also went to the Black Baron after an intense struggle.
Max has 2 silk hats.
No, this is a handmade, one-of-a-kind model, made only for Maximilian Galactica, which means Acro.
I just keep thinking to myself like that one image of a kid with two candy bars, and just replace the one kid with one with Pac-Man. He's like, "Geez, Sega, how come you get 2 refs?"
Yeah. I freaking love that meme.
Yeah,
Well, I opened my big mouth, and now I have to deal with it.
good for you. What we're calling
Why would he
witness
commit
to
perjury? He was dreaming.
That was some good weed.
No, he does have a grudge against Max, kind of, but
He's a real culprit.
yes,
He's full of shit.
if it wasn't obvious enough. Your Honor,
Your Honor,
on this occasion, the defense accuses Acro himself.
We're going in strong, everybody.
Acro was on strong weed that day.
I mean, look at him. He's Indian.
Like I
He's
can
probably
just-
got the best stuff. Man, that's fucking racist.
Oh,
God damn it!
Are you
serious?
challenging the handicapped?
Deadly serious, Your Honor. And no, it has nothing to do with him being handicapped.
He's right. You heard it here first. He's racist against it. He's racist.
If it's not about his handicap, it's about his race.
Handicapped is not a race, Your Honor.
He's racist towards Indians and disabled people.
He's like,
Being disabled does not qualify you as a race.
oh, look at that. His racism is flaring up again. He doesn't consider handicapped people a race at all.
Just look at the witness.
The Donald Trump
Look
argument.
at the... Toby.
Hi, Toby.
Toby disagrees with that. And the freaking woodpecker.
Hummingbird.
I'm so glad we're
I'll
going
be-
to Donald Trump argument.
I'll be right back.
Do you have any response to the defense's accusations? I don't really need to say a thing, do I?
I don't get it.
Everyone take a good look at me.
Good for you.
I can't even stand up by myself, let alone leave the lodging house.
Then he's on crutches the next day.
I understand that Mr. Wright is just trying to help his client. But to do this by accusing me of a murder of all
That
things...
I totally did not do. I swear.
Shifty eyes.
Law, common sense.
Damn it. Francisca, by now you should know that common sense doesn't exist.
Oh, here they go with this. He's a
God
poopy
damn it.
head.
See that, Mr. Phoenix
You're
Wright?
a poopy head.
You're trying to drum up support from the peanut gallery, that's how you do it.
That's not the point. Here, that's actually missing the entire point. The peanut gallery is completely not even part of this case. It's not even part of the trial.
Yeah, I know. That's the
So-
whole thing she's trying to...
Who cares?
But is it made of peanuts?
No.
I can hear the defense now. Oh, I missed that line. What do you say about this, Mr.
Did
Wright?
Acro
Did
have an
Acro have an
accomplice?
accomplice?
No.
No,
Nah, doubt it.
he didn't
Yeah,
need
the
one.
monkey.
Now then, this must be when we get to hear the name of the mysterious accomplice.
Not this time. There was no accomplice.
No,
Bitch.
Can't let you do that. No,
I just imagine
What?
Phoenix just adding like a random bitch like 3 seconds after he finishes a sentence. It's like there was no accomplice. Bitch.
That I know of.
Reminds me again of Rise from the Ashes.
Yeah.
He's like,
It's
you
like-
promised to tell the whole truth, nuts about the truth, so help you God. It's like, I do.
Reminds me,
bastard.
It reminds me of one. I'm just saying. I just remember one quote from Rise from the Ashes. Like, sorry, you can't time me. You can't time me by using my number. It's your number.
Oh.
You'll see it when we get to it, right, Sire?
Yeah.
If I can't stop now.
If I stop attacking, I'm doomed
Stop.
forever.
All right, then let's do it, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Can I have a power up now?
No.
Is this witness?
Oh,
If this witness is the killer, then his eyewitness account is bogus. Yes.
it releases the bogus.
God damn that last name still.
Where's Mr. Dingling?
I'm gonna do it.
It's
I
just
swear.
because of your mind logic.
No, it's just The Simpsons. It's not even the last name by itself. Like, it's not even that. But it's just because of that freaking scene from The Simpsons. And I'm gonna quote it. I'm gonna do it.
No, you're not.
Pretty simple, huh? He wasn't able to leave the lodging house by himself. There's only one answer to that. He flung himself out the window.
God.
And leave his room to kill the ringmaster. Eh?
What? Oh, you nuts!
Nope, just bold.
We don't talk about that game.
What, bold? What's wrong with bold?
It's an interesting theory.
Nuts and bolts.
That's not even what I was going for.
Interesting
That's not
theory.
even what I was going for.
Oh. Considering that what you proposed is impossible, yes, that's it. God damn it.
Look, this guy is being a jackass. Your assertion is
As
impossible.
you just said, it's impossible.
He's in a wheelchair. There's no way he could go to the scene or be the killer. AKA, he threw himself out the window.
Seems you've forgotten once again, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime.
No, he wasn't, because if you take one look at the photos, bonk.
Yep.
And also the fact that there were no footprints left behind, so...
Ooh.
Come back here, Count Black.
Even if he could have flown through the air, he had to have started from the ground anyway, so...
He had to have smashed him with something hard to cause a death.
You mind if I ask a question, Mr. Wright?
Go ahead.
I understand some of your
They
logic.
don't.
However, how do you think that I killed him? If I can't leave my room, I obviously couldn't wear Max's costume.
That
It's pretty
did it.
obvious.
Yeah, it's
It's
pretty
kind of
obvious.
obvious.
Yeah, at this like I said, at this point you should know what you're supposed to do.
Now, where's that statue?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Finally, the bust means something. Jesus.
It took a day of investigation, but it's finally relevant.
Oh, it's still nowhere near as bad as Rise from the Ashes.
Oh, stop it. it's
No, because of one freaking piece of evidence that we can't freaking show for an X amount of time because it won't let us.
No, you can, but you get an instant game over doing so.
It's the same thing with this. Until now, that one piece of evidence we had was completely bullshit.
No, this one.
And we'll figure out what that piece of evidence is in part 30.
My dingling, my dingling. I want you to all to look at my dingling. This act is over.